Hello guys, we're back in Paris car show. Behind us is new Škoda Octavia Facelift Combi, or the Estate in Sport line. We're going to check it out, so without further ado, let's just jump in for the review. Welcome ladies and gents to the Paris car show Mondial. We're here for the third time checking the new Škoda Octavia Combi, or the Estate in Sport line trim in this beautiful erase blue color. Now, I've kind of missed the facelift. I didn't get time to film it. I'm actually filming it right now, so sorry if it's late on the channel. Now, first thoughts of the facelift, it does look really nice and fresh. I actually like the headlights design, so they come a little bit lower. You can see this sharp matrix LED headlights. The pre-facelift was already looking in your rearview mirror as a BMW, but maybe their past design language. The new design language is completely different, but I think you're gonna agree there is some of the elements maybe from BMW's 10 years ago had this kind of shaped, or this kind of shaped, or this kind of shaped design around the headlights. Again, beautiful looking. Odd they've added this little tooth here, but looking nice. In the sport trim, sport line trim, you get this metallic black butterfly grille surrounding. You get these side lips on the bumper, and what's nice, you get this in black, so no chrome. Actually, person who doesn't prefer chrome anymore. You can see here air tunneling for better aerodynamics. There is this big grille opening, and the radiator is kind of exposed, so the design is nice, but they should have put some protection here. I've seen some car manufacturers putting protection there to prevent damage on the radiator from the stone chips. And you can see here also gray finish on this grille. Radars there, still badge on the front. I just saw the new L-Rock, which has leathering on the front. I'm not a huge fan of that at all, personally. Again, it's just nice and sharp. You can see the new sharp lines on these, on the bonnet, sorry. And over here, you're checking the alloys. So these are 18-inch, if I'm not mistaken, 225, 45 R18, diamond cut, silver on. I'd say this is gray, not black. More of a closed design for better aerodynamics, maybe for better fuel efficiency as well. You can see the sport line trim there. If I move around, black side contrasting mirrors, and you can see the black, piano black surrounding around the tinted windows on the back. Checking the dash, it's the same dash, 2 speakers there, air vents, you have the smart parking card holder, rain sensor, lane assist camera. There should be a light sensor, it used to be around here, but maybe they've repositioned it. We have the black roof racks, piano black. You can see the openable and tinted banner roof. Now, auto dimming, no blind spot in this case. You can option that. There is keyless entry here. There is physical cylinder behind that plastic you can pop. Just gonna mute that music when I get inside, not to get a copyright strike. You add the alloys at the rear. So great looking family wagon, or the Estate, or Škoda calls it Combi. So I like the fact that for the first time Škoda has finally gave up on stupid fake exhaust tips. So this is looking quite elegant. There's a cat eye metallic black line there with a very discreet diffuser, and you can see the new taillights design. This is kind of interrupted here. You have the dynamic turn signals, and they're finally not going here and then to the side like a little bit weird. They're just going straight. Black badge on the sport line, Octavia and Škoda leathers on the back. So 2 meter tall person is 6.6 in feet if you're new to the channel. that opens very tall. Of course, you can program the height by pulling down manually. You can hold the button until you hear a beep, so it'll program the height if you have a lower garage. And this should be like this when you open it. So there is here, this is nice and textile, press to open. There's two steps. Massive cargo space, it's like a cave. You can actually put your washer machine here if you buy a new one. I saw people, it fits inside, so super practical space-wise. This is nice and flat. You all know these. You can put some stuff here so to hold your cargo. Now let's check the right side. We have grocery hooks, two of these. You can pull down to knock down the seats, which knock down 60-40, or you have the middle opening. Net points, you have the 12 outlet here, there. Another net point, there's a huge extra room in the right pocket. You have those on all four sides. Checking the left side, you can put a first aid here, emergency triangle. There is a cold light on both ends here and there. It's just low, so you might not notice it at first, and there is also a little room there, so very practical. Now they added this, I think I saw this first maybe in Mercedes-Benz, but a cool feature, so this can be up. You can see this false floor has 4 fingers of height, so that's like almost 8 centimeters, and you have this extra room underneath. Look at this, this is very spacious. There's even more room for a patching kit, because in this case you don't have the spare tire. This can be removed, but this is here, and I believe you can place here the top. So if you just let this go, this goes right back into its original position. This can be taken out if you don't want to use it. This is some sort of storage divider. You can take it out, you can place it here, as you can see. And there is this thing as well that can be removed, so you can put some storage on the back. So in case you have a power tool gate, there's no rubber thingy here to pull down that. So you can see that. Let's jump inside. Excellent opening and closing sound. Now the doors open fairly wide. It's easy to put a child seat there. We have same seals. You can pop the bottom one is to disable this if you have kids. You have here a little shade for the sun, also practical if you have the kids in the back. Piano black here, big opening, leather. So actually, yeah, this is covered by leather. This is hard plastic, but where you lean, it's padded. That's that. So you know, the real speaker here and here. You can see the big carpets, lots of room, footwell lights, AC for the rear. Underneath the driver's seat, you can see here we have, this is probably man-made leather now, but leather, gray stitching. So nicely designed, new design here on the seats. Like this diamonds, Rom style. You can see here Isofix. And let's knock down the rear. You can see the cargo space. So you can see those. This is if you want a nap, so your neck doesn't fall to the side and you don't get some neck pain on longer journeys. Now, let me just see if I can adjust this carpet. Okay, it doesn't matter. Plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. Škoda cars are always super spacious. And yeah, this is a car show. People leave things in weird positions. AC vents, close, open. Little space there. 2 USB-Cs that are illuminated, and this is an add-on. So this can be taken out. The leather here is a bit stiff, so you can see you can have that without that. Tall but narrow transmission column, and then you can add this add-on. So this acts as cup holders or additional space. This is comfy, so Sport seats, there's a little perforation inside, but didn't notice immediately. You can press here to lower the headrest. You can see the view on the back. You have plenty of windows, so there's light coming inside despite the black roof liner because of the sport line trim. And you have those touch lights. You can put here net for cargo or pets. All four sides have slowly closing handles. On the back you have those little hooks. And look at this, when you pull here, and if I push this one out, look at this. So you can see that mechanism. Now you push this one in, excuse me, the other way, upside down, put it in there, and then you put this one in, and you can watch maybe a movie while traveling. Maybe not as smart as idea to get your kids hooked up to watching cartoons too much or YouTube, but you know, that's that. You can put 2 cup holders here, and then this, if you pull it out, it gets out. You can add it here, so you can read perhaps a book instead of watching a video. And that's that. Of course, here you have access to the rear, so really nice and practical and roomy Škoda. Something we're used in Škoda cars. Now, plenty of headroom, although I'm touching the edge of the panel roof. So if you don't spec the panel roof, you will have more headspace if you have tall family members. And yeah, that's that. Let's get on the front. Seatbelt height is adjustable, and you can see the sport seats here. You have pockets, small one for your phone. Now, let's check the front. Okay, so we have a nice puddle light Škoda there. This is soft on the front. This one flashes red when the car is locked. Piano black details, not my favorite, but part of the sport line trim. Softly padded, so same as on the rear. You have individual lock for the kids on the back, not to play with the windows. All windows are fully automatic and powered, of course. You can dip the right mirror in reverse, heat the side mirrors and fold them. There's an optional little trash bin. You can move it to the side so you can access the bottle area. You can pop the tailgate from the driver position. Octavia aluminum door step. And let's check here. They've removed the opening. This is a hybrid, by the way. And here you have the sport paddles, manual seats. So you push that one up to slide back and forward, up and down. Lumbar, no, excuse me, that's the lumbar. This is for the tilt. So these are the sport seats. We have the leather textile combo. So raised stitching, perforation inside. Again, this is vegan leather, not real man-made leather. You can see those sport seat with integrated headrests. Steering column is manual, and just gonna quickly open this one. There's a little carpet. You can put driving documents, garage opener, similar. You see the lights, automatic, front and rear fog lights. This is for the cruise control view at the top. And let's jump inside. Trying to be quick here because there is plenty of cars to film. I'm gonna raise the windows. First freaking out because someone enabled the digital cockpit, but luckily for us. Now I'm going to close, not the shade. I'm gonna open the shade. You can see you can control it like that. I'm gonna close the sunroof so you can hear better the acoustics. Okay, I can go a little bit backwards so I'm not hitting the front with my knees. Let's switch to wide lens. So there we go. That's the point of view, familiar from the pre-facelift. Now we have a slightly redesigned badge. I do like the leather I saw in the L-Rock. I also like the badge, not prefer, but I like it. Sport line, and you can see familiar buttons. Let's see the center here. So good sound. You have the sport paddles, cruise control, you know, all of these. And you can see here, now I'm not a huge fan of this. They've changed the design of this carbon fiber. You can see ambient lights. This is covered by leather, nice stitching, but not soft. This is soft. Air vents are here again, sport line trim. This is in piano black. Speaker there, air vent going there. Let's focus on the digital cockpit. Now, I don't think they've changed too much here, but I honestly, until this point, haven't played with the any of these features. You can see these are more or less the same, if I remember. Now, all the test lights are on because it's a car show, so the car isn't broken. You can see the new infotainment. When I've tested the pre-facelift, I didn't have any issues with it, but I've heard a lot of people complaining about the infotainment being laggy, freezing up, and that's some of the things as a feedback that should be solved with this generation, because they added new hardware. The first generation, they really didn't optimize the hardware or the software for it. That's the cause of the issues. This is a new, faster hardware, and the software should work, as you can see, nice and smooth. Look at this. This is how it should have been from the start. So finally, I mean, I love Škoda, don't get me wrong, I switched to Tesla, but for a legacy car, this is still one of the best car brands, and excuse me, value for money. Android and Apple CarPlay. Sorry, just clearing my throat. I've been talking all day. I'm here from 7 in the morning until midnight. I already demonstrated some music for you. That is that. If you go to the apps center here, there's Laura now, and yeah, there's a pull down menu, sound options. So I won't be going into every menu, just showing you the basics. Now, I just wanted to see one thing. Yeah, this is the hybrid. I don't see anything about the car setup, though, although it's here. So I did kind of switch this vehicle status here. There's probably a bunch of errors because it's just hooked it full of battery. Beautiful animations, very fast. You can see here the mirrors, headlights, comfort lights, tires, interior driving data, interior lighting. So I'm sure there is an option to change colors. At least I think it was, or was it just red and white? Yeah, there's lights here, nothing on the back here. So on the back they didn't add in the facelift lights. That was a little critic. They should have added that. I keep forgetting, but yeah, I wasn't in Škoda for a while. You can set here, you have shortcuts, that, you have the driving modes. So let's see if we go to the sport mode. Does the cluster change? Nope. You have the self-parking, you have the climate menu, and so on. Hazards, all the good stuff. AC vents are below, you know that. That's the same wireless charger. Maybe they've redesigned this a little bit not to overheat your phone. 2 USB-Cs are illuminated, a bit in awkward position, but you need to get that L-shaped USB. Park button, reverse neutral drive. Excuse me, a little bit of piano black, not my favorite, but it is what it is. Parking brake, auto hold, all good stuff. So little room here and here, that's all the same. I'll show you the glove compartment, also nice. There was a mobile holder here when I was early in the car. It looks like someone snatched it. I mean, this happens on car shows, believe it or not. People steal stuff. It's really crazy. This extends, oh no, sorry, okay, I was starting to comment things because believe it or not, these things do happen. People steal stuff like this. Yeah, that's the phone holder. In that case, you won't be able to close this. So for me, it kind of doesn't make sense, but yeah, it is what it is. And there's a little space here, as you can see, kind of spacious, again, levels, perfect. Just, I love Škoda cars, great value for money. I've showed you everything there. And finally, they fixed some of these things. So People who are leasing cars will be happy when they just switch to the facelift. People who purchase the car won't be happy. At least I would be very pissed off at Škoda if my infotainment was lagging. You can see here safeties. I think I've already passed through those. And yeah, there's some other stuff here and so on, but we're gonna move on. Here you can see the view at the back is okay. You can see further behind you, but it's useful if you need to back up to the wall. Although you have parking cameras, so not an issue. You can see these touch lights. You can disable them when the doors are open. You have those. By the way, soundproof in the cabin is excellent. I can only hear the fan speed. There is a lot of music in the background on a car show, so I can hear nothing. Barely something, but on the mic I'm sure you cannot hear anything. This is the emergency button there. You have those mics there for phone calls over the Bluetooth. Of course, Android and Apple CarPlay are standard. And here you have the light. It's matching the interior light. Document holder, and I've commented this. I doubt they've added this, so this area is not covered and it does not extend. Kia was listening, so you know, just like in my Tesla, you can extend it. Okay, there is always room for improvement, but this facelift had quite good. Yeah, good sound system. Yeah, again, I love Škoda. Just decided to go with Tesla. Okay, I can't open the bonnet, so we're gonna wrap it here. That's that, ladies and gents. Give this video a like. Type in a comment below. How do you like the facelift version of the Octavia? I'm gonna turn the hazards on for you just to show you the spec sheet. So, Sportline. This is the 1.5 TSI hybrid, 150 horsepower, 7-speed automatic DSG. I believe this is perhaps a mild hybrid because it doesn't have a charging port, so it's not a plug-in hybrid, not to be mistaken. You can see all the options here and here, and total price is 47,170 euros. If you ask me, okay, the Sportline trim maybe raises the price a little bit, maybe a little bit too pricey because you're entering the superb price tag. You just see here. Okay, and hazards. Okay, there you go. So you can see the dynamic turn signals. So now they're straight, not really going down like that, like they used to on the pre-facelift. So people can distinguish that you actually have a facelift from the rear. But you know, they notice the divided rear taillights, and you can see the turn signals are the daytime running lights. They just switch. That is that, and once again, without the turn signal, you can see the position lights of the new Octavia. So that's that. If you want to see more from Paris Car Show, do subscribe, click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.